The Simpsons, a show that has become a global phenomenon, is known not only for its humor and satire, but also for its uncanny ability to predict the future. Over the years, this animated series has made some astonishingly accurate predictions, ranging from the invention of modern technology to significant political events. As we look forward to 2024, it's intriguing to consider the new predictions that The Simpsons might have in store for us. From the return of Trump to the rise of artificial intelligence, The Simpsons continue to captivate audiences with their futuristic insights. For more than 3 decades, The Simpsons have entertained viewers with their sharp wit and unexpected humor. But what keeps fans coming back again and again are the eerily prophetic moments that seem to foresee real-world events. How is it that an animated show can so accurately predict the future? Is it just luck, or is there something more to it? Let's dive into some of the most jaw-dropping predictions The Simpsons have made for 2024 and beyond. The return of Donald Trump. One of the most talked-about predictions made by The Simpsons is the return of Donald Trump to the political stage. In an episode titled Bart to the Future from 2000, The Simpsons portrayed Donald Trump as the President of the United States, a prediction that seemed outlandish at the time but became a reality in 2016. Fast forward to 2024, and it seems like history might repeat itself. In November 2022, Trump announced his intention to run for president again in 2024. This announcement was followed by a social media post from Al Jean, one of The Simpsons writers, reminding fans that the show had already predicted this scenario years ago. In the episode, Homer Simpson walks past a sign that reads, "Trump 2024, long before Trump had ever entered the world of politics. The fact that this prediction was made before Trump's first presidency adds an extra layer of intrigue. But that's not all. The Simpsons also hinted at the financial turmoil that might follow Trump's presidency. In the same episode, Lisa Simpson inherits a financially troubled nation after Trump's tenure, which eerily mirrors the economic challenges the United States faced during and after Trump's first term. As the 2024 election approaches, fans of The Simpsons are eager to see whether this prediction will once again come true. Virtual reality, dining and entertainment. The Simpsons have long been ahead of their time when it comes to predicting technological advancements. One of the most fascinating predictions involves the rise of virtual reality, VR, in everyday life. In a 1998 episode titled Friends and Family, Homer and Marge experience virtual reality dining, where they savor fudge in a simulated environment. At the time, this concept seemed like pure science fiction, but today, it's becoming a reality. Advances in VR technology have made it possible to create immersive dining experiences that alter our perception of taste. Companies like Aero Banquets RMS are already experimenting with virtual reality meals that can change how we experience food. While The Simpsons didn't predict the exact details of this technology, they were remarkably close in imagining a world where VR could influence our sensory experiences in such a profound way. As we move further into 2024, VR is expected to play an even bigger role in our lives, not just in entertainment, but also in how we interact with food, art, and even each other. Scientists predict that this technology will radically reshape our dining experiences, making The Simpsons' prediction all the more impressive. The rise of artificial intelligence. Another prediction from The Simpsons that seems increasingly relevant is the rise of artificial intelligence, AI, and its potential impact on the workforce. In a 2012 episode titled Them Robots, Homer loses his job at the nuclear plant because Mr. Burns replaces all the workers with robots. The episode humorously explores the idea that these robots, once trained, could outperform their human counterparts. a scenario that's becoming more realistic as AI technology advances. Experts have long warned that AI-powered robots could displace human workers, particularly in industries that rely on repetitive tasks. While some argue that AI will enhance our jobs by taking over mundane tasks, others fear that these super-intelligent machines could eventually replace humans altogether. The Simpsons prediction taps into this growing concern, highlighting the potential for AI to disrupt the job market in ways we're only beginning to understand. In the real world, AI is already being integrated into various sectors, from manufacturing to customer service. Autonomous vehicles threaten to replace truck drivers, while AI-driven algorithms are being used to create art, write code, and even compose music. The Simpsons' prediction of robots taking over jobs seems less like fiction and more like a glimpse into a not-too-distant future: the domination of intelligent robots. But The Simpsons didn't stop at predicting the rise of AI in the workplace. They also hinted at a future where intelligent robots might dominate more than just industrial jobs. In Japan, robot waiters are already serving customers, and autonomous cars are beginning to take over the roads. The arts sector isn't immune either, with AI taking on roles traditionally held by human programmers and designers. In the episode Them Robots, Mr. Burns's decision to replace human workers with robots foreshadows a world where machines become more capable and perhaps even more independent. The Simpsons' portrayal of robots learning from humans and then replacing them touches on a very real fear: that AI could become so advanced that it surpasses human abilities. As we approach 2024, some experts believe that AI could reach a point where it begins to question its role in society. Could robots develop a sense of self-awareness? Could they decide that humans are no longer necessary? These questions, once relegated to the realm of science fiction, are now being taken seriously by scientists and ethicists alike. The Simpsons' prediction of a world dominated by intelligent robots might be closer to reality than we'd like to think. Edward Snowden and the NSA leaks. One of the most striking examples of The Simpsons' predictive power is their apparent foretelling of the Edward Snowden NSA leaks. In the 2000 episode Stumbling in Nuts, a character known as NSA Face is shown stealing confidential information from the National Security Agency and fleeing to Cuba. While this might have seemed like a far-fetched storyline at the time, it became eerily real in 2013 when Edward Snowden, a former NSA contractor, leaked highly classified documents revealing the agency's extensive global surveillance programs. The similarities between the episode and real-life events are uncanny, even down to the connection with Cuba. Snowden's revelations shocked the world and sparked a global debate about privacy, government surveillance, and individual rights. The fact that The Simpsons depicted a similar scenario years before it happened raises questions about whether the show's creators had some insight into the future or whether they simply tapped into the anxieties of the time. While it's unlikely that The Simpsons had an insider within the intelligence community, the accuracy of this prediction has fueled speculation and debate. How could a cartoon foresee such a significant event with such detail? Whether by chance or something more mysterious, The Simpsons' prediction of the NSA leaks remains one of the show's most impressive feats: the submarine disaster. Another chilling prediction from The Simpsons involves a tragic submarine disaster. In a 1994 episode, Marge Simpson gets a job, and in one scene, a defective submarine is shown imploding due to faulty construction, leaving the crew trapped inside. 6 years later, this fictional scenario became a reality when the Russian nuclear submarine Kursk sank in the Barents Sea, killing all 118 crew members. The accident was later attributed to a faulty torpedo, and the difficulties in the rescue operation were eerily similar to those depicted in the episode. The Kursk disaster was a national tragedy for Russia and a stark reminder of the dangers of submarine warfare. The fact that The Simpsons depicted such a similar event years before it occurred adds another layer of mystery to the show's predictive powers. Was this just a coincidence, or did the writers somehow tap into a future event that would unfold with devastating consequences? Whatever the explanation, The Simpsons' prediction of the submarine disaster is another example of how the show has managed to foresee real-world events with startling accuracy. It serves as a reminder of the fragility of life and the unpredictable nature of the future. World War III, a frightening possibility. As tensions continue to rise around the globe, one of the most alarming predictions made by The Simpsons is the possibility of World War III. In a Season 2 episode titled World War III, the show depicts a chaotic future where the world is engulfed in a devastating global conflict. While this episode aired over 30 years ago, the idea of a Third World War feels more relevant than ever as we approach 2024. With ongoing conflicts between major powers like the United States, China, Russia, and other nations, the risk of a large-scale war seems to be increasing. Some experts, including former CIA spy Andrew Bustamante, have suggested that the early stages of World War III may already be underway, with proxy wars and cyber conflicts laying the groundwork for a larger confrontation. The Simpsons' depiction of a world torn apart by war serves as a stark warning of what could happen if current tensions escalate. While the show is known for its humor, this particular prediction is anything but funny. It's a sobering reminder of the importance of diplomacy, conflict resolution, and global cooperation in preventing a catastrophic conflict that could have devastating consequences for the entire planet. The power of The Simpsons' predictions. Over the years, The Simpsons have made numerous predictions that have come true, from the invention of smartwatches to the election of Donald Trump as president. But how do they do it? Some believe it's just a matter of luck, while others think the show's creators have a knack for understanding societal trends and projecting them into the future. Whatever the reason, there's no denying that The Simpsons have an uncanny ability to predict real-world events with surprising accuracy. As we look forward to 2024, it's worth considering what other predictions The Simpsons might have in store. Will their vision of a world dominated by AI robots come true? Will we see the return of Trump to the White House? And will the world avoid the horrors of a Third World War? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain: The Simpsons will continue to entertain, provoke thought, and keep us all guessing about what the future might hold. The Simpsons have left an indelible mark on popular culture, not just as a source of entertainment, but also as a surprising predictor of future events. From technological advancements to political shifts, the show has captured the imagination of viewers around the world with its ability to foresee the future. As we approach 2024, the show's predictions continue to spark curiosity and debate. Whether you see The Simpsons as modern-day prophets or just incredibly lucky guesses, there's no denying the impact they've had on our understanding of the future. Their predictions serve as a reminder that the future is always uncertain and that sometimes truth really is stranger than fiction. If you're intrigued by these revelations and want to stay up to date on more fascinating topics, be sure to subscribe to our channel. Click the subscribe button below and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed the content, and don't forget to share it with your friends and family. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. What do you think of The Simpsons' predictions? Are they just lucky, or is there something more to it? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.